Hello, humans. What's good? Welcome to the first episode of 2025, and I already do
Thanks.
not like this year already. But yeah,
Mhm.
we're here. We're healthy. Well, barely. I'm at like 75%. But yeah, so tonight for episode 278, we are going to discuss all of the wrestling from last week, this weekend, and tomorrow, which is a big day for WWE. They said it's supposed to be cinema. So,
Okay.
yeah, gonna have fun.
Cinema.
It was about 5 minutes, and then we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna start the show.
So, while everybody's getting a chance to get these notifications out and everything like that, y'all kind of see the flag in the background. I'm a Saints fan, but I must say, speaking of NFC South Falcons, we got any Falcons fans in Hill Nation? Y'all team trash.
Nigga.
Imagine being on a 4-game lead in a subpar division and y'all let that slide away. That's
Well,
crazy.
hold on now.
Man,
Well,
that's crazy
the
work. Wicked
Falcons
work.
defense, the Falcons defense. This is the same team that led 28-3. They don't like to hear that, but since then they haven't been shit since. So
It's the same team that paid Kirk Cousins how much for what was it, a 4-year contract?
108 million.
That's crazy work. What kind of
this
front
dude,
office is they running up there
that
in
dude
Atlanta?
he
What are
robbed
y'all
Atlanta
doing?
without no
The
Vaseline.
same front
Like
office that the Mets are
Enforcer
using right
said,
now.
this is the same franchise that had a 28-3 lead in the Super Bowl.
I love it.
And yeah,
Falcon slander.
Listen, it
sorry,
is what
fans.
it is. What it is, man. Y'all got the
It is
nice,
what it is.
y'all got the nice stadium.
And I do give them that. The
They got
Mercedes
the nice
Benz.
thing, but y'all. But see, remember, this is how it all started with Atlanta. They had the nice Georgia Dome when it first came out. The dome that Dion
The
built.
Silver Dome.
It wasn't shit then. So hey, they got a bright future. That I give Phoenix his due. He's gonna be a good one.
Hulk said, "Hey, what's up, Hulk?" And we see all y'all that's chatting. So it looks like everybody's getting our notifications this year. So far, so good, Chris. I don't know what was
That-
going on those past few weeks with some of y'all not getting our notifications and
You are
different
an
things like that.
idiot.
But Hulk says football season doesn't exist this year.
Where is
It
Hulk
exists
tonight?
just for some,
Yeah, I'm about to say it exists.
Nah, it's baseball season. Let's go.
Yes,
Man, fuck
sir.
football season. Football season. Baseball season doesn't start till April. Fuck that shit.
No.
Fuck that shit.
Pitchers
Oh,
and
no,
catchers
man.
day starts next month. Is
Isn't the
officially.
Brewers good?
I'm
I
telling you
don't
now.
care about the
I'm about to say,
Brewers.
Chris, y'all good up there.
Man, please.
Somewhat.
No.
Somewhat.
Oh, wait.
Who?
Don't do that. Don't
Somewhat.
do
I
that.
said the Brewers look
No,
good.
somewhat.
Who's your
Somewhat.
team? Who's
My
your
team-
team?
My team lost
Who's
in the
your
World
team?
Series. Don't worry about it. My team lost in the World
You
Series.
said they won the World Series?
They
No, we
lost.
lost the
They
World
lost.
Series.
Okay,
But
then
we
shut the
made it
fuck
there.
up. Yeah.
But
Don't get
Fuck.
mad at
we made
me.
the World
Don't try to
Series
come
and
at
we
me.
didn't get
Don't do
Don't get
that.
mad. Don't get
We
mad.
did there and we didn't get swept. How about
Yeah,
that?
there you go.
Hey.
Hey,
It's a step
I'm
into
sorry,
the right direction.
Brewers. Damn.
Terrible.
Hey, he
And
didn't
then,
force the
and then you
now.
have the nerve to have a Yankee hat on. That's the
Yes,
funny
sir.
part.
Not
Yes,
the
And
Mets.
you know that
Terrible.
this never changes though.
No, those
You know
are
what I mean?
Mets
Like,
colors, Chris.
why act surprised?
How dare
Why-
you?
Oh,
I know that. Why act surprised?
How
Wow.
dare you?
What's
wow.
good, Angel?
That's a lot of shade.
But
You
why act
said Met
surprised? Though?
colors.
I would say what's your team. But I
Nah,
don't think we can guy
P.O. is a
baseball
Mets
team.
fan.
Don't you ever be disrespectful. Like
Disrespect.
That, ever.
No, he's a
Respectful.
no. He's a Boston fan.
Oh,
I didn't even do
Wow.
that's
He's a
worse.
Boston fan.
Wow. I hope every
Yo,
last
y'all chose
one of y'all
violence.
stub y'all big toe in
y'all
your
Sure
chose
did.
violence.
Sure
I
did.
hope
I really
y'all
did.
get a
Yeah.
hang
I didn't even
out
go that
and
far
rub
as
your
Boston. I was
eyes.
just messing
Word
with
is
him with
that's
the
I
violence.
hope
No.
y'all get tape
Cowboys fans.
that
Oh
eats you
man, my
guys
bad,
up from
Timothy. I'm
inside
sorry,
out.
bro.
You know, speaking of Cowboy fans, like y'all are just trash. I swear, to God, just leave, just leave.
Damn,
I mean,
Timothy.
y'all had a lead and lost it in like fuck
Let's
you,
just blame
6
Jerry
seconds.
Jones. Jerry
Hold on,
Jones.
Chris.
Terrible.
What game you talking about? That happens quite often.
Jerry Jones, you suck as a GM.
Let's talk about the one today. Oh my God. I mean, the same thing happened to us too. So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we kicked a 55-yard field goal and we're thinking like we won the game. And I'm just like, okay, so it's 58 seconds that's still on the clock. And that's like anything can happen. So what I don't understand is how the fuck did you allow them to get half the field, march up the field, then to get 3rd and 11, and the motherfucker actually gets first and
I'm gonna
10?
say
How does
this
that work?
for all those that watched. That was y'all second stringers, first of all.
I don't give a fuck.
Y'all didn't really want to play this game because y'all was already in. It's not gonna hurt y'all see it anyway.
It doesn't.
But it was the Bears.
Enforcer.
When it comes to
It was the Bears.
Let me explain to you about when it comes to the North, especially with Packers versus the Bears.
Yeah,
that is personal.
Oh, it's personal now. It's personal now.
No. It's been personal. It's been personal.
No. When I say that was personal now, they finally beat y'all after what 6 years? They haven't beaten the Packers.
Longer than that. It was when Jay Cutler was quarterback.
Good Lord.
Period.
Good Lord. And they came in the house. They came to Title Town.
And these stupid bitches, they going around here and acting like they won the Super Bowl.
They did.
That
was their Super Bowl.
Yeah, that was their Super Bowl. Right.
The Couch Championship. They won the Couch Championship.
Hey,
most definitely.
Here's the deal about
You know what, Angel? I need you to shut the fuck up because number one, you lost to the fucking
let me get this out
Commanders.
before you cuss out Angel. Let me get this out.
Wait.
Okay.
The Packers are considered basically quarterback universe. They know how to develop quarterbacks. If you remember, they brought up the graphic where they said that the Green Bay Packers since, 1992, they've only had 4 starting quarterbacks throughout the entire series. The Chicago Bears have had 15. It's okay?
You can't make this up.
Green Bay has had consistency with quarterback play since the era of Brett Favre. You cannot say that about the Detroit Lions. You can't say that about the Chicago Bears. And you damn sure can't say that about the Minnesota Vikings. I believe we are in 17 or 18 starting quarterbacks since that era.
You know what, though? This is what I hate about the Bears. Y'all fired a coach who was winning. And y'all haven't won shit since. Lovely Smith had a winning record when y'all fired him.
Yeah, Lovely Smith.
Well, the NFL always fires the brothers. Look what happened to Gerard Mayo.
Don't start with that one. Because Gronk.
That's a hot topic right there.
Listen here. Gronk was about to curse them out on TV. Gronk was about to curse them out on TV. They went to commercial. He said, Jimmy Johnson, your first year, you went 1-15. They didn't fire you. And
then Michael Strahan was like, all right, I'm going to do my boy job.
It's time to go to break. Oh, we got to go to break.
All right, y'all. Once again, definitely appreciate y'all. We are less than 3 minutes to showtime. We have the light skin gouging from the hashtag Heels4Lyfe cookout. Joining us, we have the rated R DJ T.O. in the house. We have the wild card Chris Dilworth in the house. And we have Fat Daddy Enforcer.
How dare you?
Who was dubbed that by the Vince Russo.
That was 2020.
True story. True story.
All right, we can go ahead and start.
And make sure y'all hit that like button. That helps us get into that algorithm. We have a jam-packed show for you all today. A lot of foreshadowing, a lot of
see that?
Reviews. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. First podcast of 2025. And appreciate y'all being here with us. See y'all after the intro.
Is there?
Hold up, hashtag Heels4Lyfe. Wanna welcome everybody, yeah, we gotta get it hype. Hey, every week talking wrestling, we get into it. Current events, even guests that we're interviewing. Put the smack down, you can't ignore. The best you gon' find anywhere online. Tell the competition they about to get clothesline. Hold up, hashtag Heels4Lyfe. Let's go.
million faces, better be in the hill. Heels4Lyfe. And I don't ever care how they feel. It's cool being.
What's up, wrestling true believers? It's a great day. It's a new day. My name is Chris from the #Heels4Lyfe Wrestling Podcast, coming to you for another episode of fuck 2025. I'm sorry, episode 278.
Already?
So sorry.
Hear anything?
Yeah, I'm not digging this year. Y'all already know. I mean, we talked about this on the pre-show. We already talked about this on the pre-show already. But anyway, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to be here on the first episode of #Heels4Lyfe 2025. So this evening, everybody, you already know what we're going to be doing. We got a lot to cover. We're going to be talking about New Japan. We're going to be talking about AEW. We're going to be talking about WWE. We're going to be talking about all of those bed bugs on social media, including a JD from NY, New York. We're going to talk about his stupid ass. Yes.
Again.
Whoa, what happened?
It's a lot
going on. A lot. Just a lot. But anyway, I don't want to focus on bed bugs right now. So let's get into the first time. Let's talk about WWE BS. Let's talk about that.
Where you want to start?
Doesn't matter.
Okay,
wherever you want to start.
So this is the first SmackDown of the year, which was 3 hours. And I must say it was more wrestling than bullshit as usual. So maybe we started a new era. Only thing I can talk about, which I guess that's the main thing we need to talk about, is Tiffany Stratton finally cashed in and won the WWE title with some mixed reactions. What y'all fellas think about that?
Well,
You want to have light skin go first?
Yeah, go for it.
I mean, that's his hometown woman right there.
Let's
Well,
see.
home state. Excuse me.
No.
Brother light
I
skin.
did not claim this woman.
He said no.
I did no.
Really?
Look, like I said on the cookout, am I happy for her? Sure. Whatever. It's nice to have somebody from my home state achieving, but I'm gonna put it like this. I was more excited when Julia Hart won her first championship than I am about Tiffy winning a WWE championship. Number one, because I actually know Julia Hart. I've watched Julia Hart grow up since she was a high schooler, and I was working within that same high school. And I watched her grow, and I've watched her matches, giving her feedback. You know, I'm proud of Julia Hart. Tiffany Stratton, that's a whole nother story, because like I've said before in many TikTok videos and even on the cookout, that Tiffany Stratton comes from a hometown with a less than reputable reputation when it comes to people who look like this.
Wow.
You know, most of my, co-hosts here on the panel here today. So let's just say, Tiffany, congratulations, whoop-de-woo, but are you still a scumbag POS? Absolutely you are.
Anybody else?
Can you tell the masses what a POS is?
A piece of shit.
Okay, thank you.
Tio?
We knew it was going to happen. I thought it would happen maybe on a PLE, but we're here. I just think that she's a transitional champion for Charlotte.
That's pretty much everybody think that, I guess. When she won it, first of all, when she won the Money in the Bank, I think it was around a lot of controversy. Y'all remember the issue, the video that came out with her and Jade and stuff like that. So I was surprised she got the Money in the Bank from that. But like Tio said, I thought it was going to be at a PLE that she was going to cash in. But at the same time, this was the first episode of this year. They want to do stuff with a big bang. after that great match between, like I said, that was Naomi's best match that's coming back. And that's saying something with Nia Jax. But they had to do something. They made that girl, I think we said this on the cookout, they made that girl to Supergirl or Superwoman after beating up 4 people to cash that in. So, like Lyskin said, congratulations. But my question is always, how long is this going to last? T.O. said it best. She's going to be transitioned for the original Barbie, which is Charlotte. Now my question is, when is Charlotte coming back?
Do you feel that this show was a good stepping stone to get to tomorrow night? Or do you feel like it wasn't enough to get us to tomorrow night? I felt like, one, who wants to sit there on a Friday night and watch 3 hours of wrestling? Not too many people unless you have a social life. But I just feel like it was still missing something. It didn't hit the mark for me. It didn't get me ready for the next big thing, for the next big step for WWE. I feel like we're still in the same standstill. Is it because they're just booking it lightly, just not to step on the toes of Monday night? Or like, what missed the mark? Because we all can agree it missed a mark.
This is WWE, bro. WWE always do this. Like, if it's a premiere or if it's a first show, they give you something the first time. That's why, like, let's enjoy this moment, because they might go right back to their 30 minutes of wrestling, 2 hours and 30 minutes of talk, terrible segments, whatever. So
2.5 hours of entertainment.
There you go. Let's say that PG entertainment. But yeah. Other than that, like I said, I was just surprised I saw a lot of wrestling on this episode of SmackDown. So that's pretty much all I got to say about SmackDown.
Oh, it's me? Oh. Yeah. Well, to be honest with you, I'm just tired of the fucking white hope in WWE. I'm tired of it. I'm sick and tired of it. They need to come up with a better narrative. I do not want to sit on my fucking couch and listen to them talk about and glaze the fuck out of the bloodline. I've been listening to this shit almost 5 fucking years. I don't want to listen to it no more. And as far as Tiffany Stratton goes, once again, what did Triple H say when I said on the cookout? He only believes in talent. Not because no. He doesn't.
I don't see color. I see talent.
And I see a lot of white on my television. And I'm just keeping this shit real. SmackDown did not offer anything for Raw. It didn't even get me excited. It didn't move the needle. All it is just it's constipated. That's it. I mean, was it a lot of wrestling? Yeah, it was. But it didn't really do anything for me. So that's what I said, like, come tomorrow. Tomorrow is exciting. They're already making announcements that Rock is going to show up tomorrow in Los Angeles. So
they said that he's like the first one out.
And like I said, why are you announcing shit? Like, why?
It's you know what? I'm sorry. I missed it. The nostalgia. We don't know nothing. And that would have been good at a surprise if he would have came out, the show start, and his music hit, and we didn't know nothing about it.
Marketing.
You want to know why?
Marketing. It's a marketing strategy.
Right. That's what it is, because
it's a marketing strategy.
If you tell people that Rock is showing up, then the ticket sales are going to go up. WWE does not believe in their product whatsoever, because if you did, you wouldn't even have to announce that this person is coming back. This person is coming back. Let them be surprised. Like, this is a big show. It's for fucking 3 hours. You know, and I'm sorry, WWE fans.
No disclosed time.
Wait, let me get this out. So if WWE fans, if you really did believe in your fucking product, then you should tell the upper echelon of the management in WWE that you need to stop announcing shit online. Plain and simple. Go ahead, Tio.
Yeah, they're saying that Trips did the interview and said there's no disclosed time, or like it's not like a definitive. Oh yeah, it's gonna be 3 hours or whatnot. So there's no definitive time how long these shows are going to be. And two, yeah, it's a marketing strategy. Look at the last few live events that Netflix had. They've had some issues, but people were like, "Well, I'm not gonna have my subscription be added more to it. They don't get pushed up more for crappy service." Look at the Jake Paul Tyson fight. Look at the Holiday game. It wasn't like the best quality. So now you're gonna tell me that you're going to sit there and expect people to subscribe to your network, knowing that there is Max that's going on, that's going to have to offer a lot more than what Netflix has. So yeah, they have to find a way to market it more. So what? Throw big names out there. So it's a marketing strategy. Is it going to work? Time will tell.
Well, I might have to disagree with the presentation. Was it terrible for the fight? Again, I had to go by y'all word because I did not watch that shit. But when I watched the Holiday games was no glitch. It was sharp. The numbers went up for the first game, which was boo-boo at best, but the games was sharp. Nothing. The presentation was great. I don't think WWE gonna have no problem with that. Like Chris said, I think they don't have no faith in their product because back in the day, you said WWE's coming to town, tickets gonna sell. You said, if you said the main event the week before, like they already did, the main events and all the matches before, that should already get you excited. Everything else is surprise come together. But if it's a marketing scheme to bring in more subscriptions, listen, Netflix don't need no marketing scheme to bring in new subscribers. They've been doing it for since they was a rental DVD rental. So they don't need no marketing scheme. So WWE, you waste your time on that part. Just do your job. Hope your fan base are very loyal and give us a great product, and that's it. Do they need Rock there? No, but if it's part of the story, fine. Go ahead. Just tribal combat that should be on SmackDown, not Raw, but they want Roman Reigns there. And go ahead, Leslie.
Yeah, let me elaborate on that because, like you said, this is a marketing scheme. However, if WWE fans are loyal, they will go ahead and subscribe and go ahead and buy into this whole WWE on Netflix thing anyway. So the fact that you have advertised Tribal Combat, the fact that you have advertised CM Punk and Seth Rollins, the fact that you have advertised Rhea Ripley versus Liv Morgan, and we all know how WWE fans glaze over those three matches right there, and the fact that you're bringing in John Cena, they did not need to announce The Rock. This whole card that they have announced for this 3-hour, possibly more than 3-hour plus Netflix on Raw or Raw on Netflix show should be enough to bring people in. And as far as what Enforcer said about the differences between the Paul and Tyson fight and the NFL games that were shown on Christmas, I don't think WWE is going to bring in that much traffic that the Paul Tyson fight did. They were trying to bring in like 10, 15, million people just to watch that fight and watch them get put to sleep. You're not getting those numbers for the NFL, and you're certainly not getting those numbers for pro wrestling.
I think
so. As far as I'm concerned, I think the servers will be fine. However, when it comes to, trying to bring in, we're bringing in The Rock just to try and sell new subscriptions, please, WWE fans are loyal, all right? And eventually, you're going to get those common WWE fans, the ones that only come around whenever you bring in a big name.
Yeah. I was going to say, like you just said, the numbers, they're not going to reach 60 million. They damn sure ain't going to reach 20 million as the NFL did. Hell, Beyonce brought in at least some of that. So if y'all couldn't get 2 million on a regular network, don't think all of a sudden because y'all on Netflix, the ego bring in 28 million. That's hell no. Now, with streaming services, you know, again, we say this over and over. New Year, same bullshit. You don't need to watch it live. It'll be on. It'll be on the next day. It'll be on whatever you want to go watch it. So they're going by live numbers. You're not going to get 60, 20 million. You probably get your regular 1 to 2 million. And you might get a total of the week numbers going up. I ain't going to say 10 million, but you still get your numbers up. But they are treating this like a pay-per-view. I hope and pray that it don't flop. But then again, I just want to be skeptic and try and enjoy the show. So that's what I wish them the best. But if we want to flip it to another streaming show, AEW had a nice little simulcast, and I ain't hear the numbers for them yet, so I don't need to. I don't need to.
You see the comment from Just Humble 85 that said that she canceled her Netflix subscription because of the lack of upward trajectory for Black and Latino male wrestlers.
Wow.
Hey, Humble, how you doing?
Wow.
I mean, that she's not wrong. I mean, look what they're doing with Carmelo Hayes. Look what they're doing with the LWO. I mean,
that's a very good.
Gato del Fantasma.
Omos had to go to a whole different company to get a belt.
Yeah, Omos had to go to Japan just to get a title.
Hey, look what they might be doing. Look what they might be doing to Penta.
Yeah, Penta's going to flourish in the mid-card vortex with Rey Mysterio.
They're going to put his ass with Rey Mysterio, aren't they?
Yeah.
He's an evil dude that's coming against Rey Mysterio.
Yo, the WWE is so annoying because if you're Hispanic, you go feud with Rey Mysterio. If you're new up and coming, you go mess with The Miz. I am tired. Give us something new. Jesus Christ.
And don't wait 5 years
to fight against another Latino, and Rey Mysterio is always the guy. Rey's always the guy.
It's either him or Natalya. Both them bitches get on my nerves.
Jesus Christ.
Let's see, with Rey, I can count how many people. Let's see, we go with the Guerreros, Chavo. You go with Alberto Del Rio. We go with what's my man name now?
Santos Escobar.
Santos Escobar.
Is he a face now?
No, he's the heel.
Dominic
Mysterio. But he's acting like a face after feuding with.
Yeah, that's the thing. You either you go team with him, and then you go get mad because he's getting all the praise, and then you're going to go against him. So, Penta, I hope you made the right move, but
the chick better be good.
You'll be stuck in that vortex. And I hope they didn't change your fucking name either. I heard that shit, and I was like, oh God, no.
If they do that, man, ain't nobody gonna know who the fuck he is.
I mean, it's certain names you can't say because of contract. You can't say Penta Dark because of Lucha Underground. You can't say Pentagon Jr. because I think that was CMLL or AAA, one of them. So at least keep the Penta, please. Keep the Pentagon, something. Don't call no
LP something. I don't know, something.
They're gonna call him El Penta or just something ridiculous.
Something.
And annoying. WWE fans are gonna eat that up, and they're not gonna know who he is.
Like, who is this guy? I've never seen him before.
Wrestling fans have
big. What's up, Big Daddy? How you doing?
This WWE is terrible with names. But as wrestling fans as a whole, y'all terrible to accept wrestling change names. We got a lot of name changes that we didn't like. Walter, we ain't Gunther.
The rated R Cope. Sounds like
he should have just went with
Copenhagen.
What was his something Sex Castle or whatever the heck it was?
Sexton Castle, Hardcastle.
Sexton, you should have went with a Sexton Hardcastle.
I mean, it's right there with FTR. It works. Yeah. That's the act. Come on, man.
I mean,
you might as well just say Sexton Harlem.
Talk about AEW. How excited were y'all to see JoJo? I marked out
Bro,
I didn't give a damn.
I marked out for that. I popped. I was so happy and excited.
Even though she announced just the Ring of Honor shows, someone I know that was there. They just hit the live. I was like, is that JoJo? Damn, JoJo. But she just hit the Ring of Honor, so I think it's she's gonna do the Ring of Honor announcements, but it's not official yet. I don't know if that was a surprise or not. Because usually when it's official, you see the little "They Elite" sign, and we didn't see that yet. So hopefully.
How soon before she get trashed by fans?
She probably already is.
She probably already is.
Yeah, it's already. Yeah, they already doing it already. Matter of fact, JD from NY, like I said, if you want to talk about trash, he was one of the motherfuckers that would talk about I Spy and had JoJo's picture on this page. I'm telling you, it's just wrestling fans are bed bugs. I swear to God, I don't like that. That's why I said fuck 2025. Just.
So speaking of him, I need to get a better understanding because I only saw him when he crashed out on Twitter. Well, what was the purpose of him crashing out on Twitter? I really didn't understand.
Bro, he was crashing out in 2024. Just the whole entire year. Was crashing out for like no reason. You know what I'm saying? He was like he has a unhealthy obsession with AEW for some reason. And it's like he's purposely just going on there, just talking shit for like no reason. What did it for me is they did a press conference in Texas for All In. And I think someone went under his name and was just like, can we find someone to take Tony Khan out with the gun? Yes. Someone said that it wasn't him. Someone was pretending to be him. First of all, who in the fuck wanted to pretend to be a Geico commercial lizard?
I'm sorry. No, I don't know. But yo, I think he's butthurt because AEW did not hire him.
Hire him to do what?
He wanted to work inside of because
he wanted to be a writer
or commentary. Because remember, he commentates for Hog, so he wanted to work in with AEW. Because remember, he used to sing their praises.
Yeah, I know. I met him at an AEW show. Yeah, I met him during a meetup in I think it was what was that? I think it was
Revolution?
Yeah. No. This was
Chicago.
All In. No, I'm sorry, All Out.
All Out?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So it gotta be that because the dude been on a tirade ever since. And he sound like a younger version of Eric Bischoff right now. He wakes up and types some bullshit about AEW. It don't matter what it is. Even if it's good, he gonna find something positive, like what he said. What he said about the Continental Classic, which I totally disagree with him. Mm-hmm. Like you saying there was no one made or this. It was a waste of time with the King Omega. Like, dude, do you not see what they did with Alex? Kyle Fletcher, do you not see what they did with Daniel Garcia against Okada? That first match, they like, yo.
Not only that, talk about Ricochet too. Ricochet's getting huge character development.
Oh my
Listen,
God.
let's talk about that part.
Trevor?
There's a lot that we really need to talk about, especially like character development. Number one, let's talk about Konosuke. Konosuke we don't talk about him too much.
Oh, that's my favorite. That's my boy right there.
The last 2 nights, this man is your future world champion.
Wait a minute, hold on. We got plenty episodes where me and this man down here have been talking about Takesha now. Takesha, man, that dude, I swear
he don't get enough praise at all.
And he said it himself, though. He said in the interview that he's not getting enough like shine in AEW, and I think somebody finally got to Tony's ear and be like, "Hey, this needs to happen. You need to pull the trigger before
The
he
boy
doesn't
good.
like leave."
Yes.
And now look at him.
Let's put the history books on here. This man, I don't know, was it the first All In? And what thing was the first All In where he beat Kenny Omega that night? He beat Kenny Omega the very next week on the 1-on-1. They ain't do nothing with him. The Continental Classic, they ain't do nothing with him. He went over to Japan, had a great G1, come back. I like y'all better do something with him now because New Japan is hunting him down. They already said, "Come back to us, come with us." Dude been busting his ass. Had a great match with Will Ospreay last year around this time, correct?
Mm-hmm.
After that, he been rolling. Had a great. He got the title between Will Ospreay and Ricochet, which that was a banger. The past 2 nights, this past weekend, this dude had a great match with Shingo Takagi, took his belt, and then the next night had a great match with Ishii. Like I said, if Kenny Omega and Gabriel Kidd did not have that match, that was my match tonight.
Shingo versus Takeshita definitely stole Wrestle Kingdom.
Yes.
It stole Wrestle Kingdom. Now, had Gabe Kidd and Kenny Omega didn't happen at Wrestle Dynasty, Takeshita would have had match of the night again. But he definitely was match of the night at Wrestle Kingdom 19.
So question for y'all: when y'all said he's a future world champion, how would you put him in the mix of the world title, especially right now with this whole Death Rider?
Well, the world title doesn't mean nothing. The Continental Championship means way more than the AEW Heavyweight Championship, which is weird to me. You know what I mean? Shit, the Ring of Honor Championship means way more than the AEW Championship. So, I mean, that's just how things are being booked right now. I just feel like right now the AEW Championship is just a prop. I feel like this whole Death Riders thing, they're trying to do something to keep a conversation going because all you hear is the bloodline. So for them, I feel like the Death Riders is being something for a conversation. I listened to Bust Open the other day, and they says like, what is their mission statement? What are they here to do? We still don't know. Why is the belt in the bag? We still don't know. Why is it that? Why you need?
Let me pique your interest here.
Huh?
Let me pique your interest here. Who has been the savior for AEW since its existence?
John Moxley.
It has been John Moxley. Every time that they need to put the belt on somebody, they ask John Moxley to carry it. Every time the company is in peril because of something that happened backstage and they had to suspend the dude who was holding the title, who's been the guy they put the belt on? John Moxley. They have asked John. No. Listen. John Moxley has been the savior. He's been the go-to guy. He's been the guy that has bailed AEW out of every single situation to try and help bring the company back up. And what happens now? Now all of a sudden, John Moxley is lost out of the shuffle, and then now he's like, wait a minute. Here we are once again. People are talking this, that, and the third about AEW. And now all of a sudden, I'm not good enough here. All of a sudden, now you guys need somebody to bail out and you don't call on the person who's been bailing you guys out the last 5 years. All right, then. And basically, he is trying to shape the mold of what the company was supposed to be because it's not that vision it was 5 years ago.
I'll go add on to it.
Okay.
I like what he's saying.
I smell you stepped in right there, and it doesn't smell too bad.
Yeah, go ahead, Enforcer.
I'll go add on to it is like if you want to get to, like you said, he's been the savior. He's forcing someone else to step up. Like all right, please don't say, oh, Kenny Omega. No, Kenny Omega did his thing. We need somebody else to step up, and there is a guy there already. It's just that how you go put these guys in this picture. You got your Swerves, you got your crazy ass Hangmans, you got how you go put these people in the picture when they're not in the picture right now. You know what I mean?
Look at this last episode of Dynamite. It seemed like everybody cut a promo from MJF to Jay White to Adam Cole. to pretty much everybody was cutting promos on the fact that they all wanted a shot at the AEW world title. Now, all of a sudden, it's now a hot commodity. You know, the Continental Championship that Okada has, yeah, that's a sought-after championship, but nobody mentioned it. The International title, you know, Takeshita has that, along to go with the never openweight title he won this past weekend. You know, so far there is no challengers for that because he just defended it these last 2 nights. But again, all the focus now seems to be on the world title because you have Cope going after it. MJF has mentioned it. Adam Cole to Jay White.
Kenny Omega.
Roderick Strong. Kenny Omega. Everybody is mentioning the AEW world title. And that's what you need to do to bring some prestige back to that championship.
So I want to kind of go back to what T.O. said. You made a comment about the AEW title is like a prop. I'm sorry, but I totally disagree. And with all due respect, this is not WWE. I'm sorry.
I don't think I said
you call it a prop.
I didn't. I know.
Call it a prop.
If I did say a prop, then okay.
But yeah, I think
what I'm trying to say it's just like it's been put into this bag and with no explanation why we're doing this and whatnot. So yeah, and I mean for a hot second, it just felt like it didn't mean anything. Kind of like
it's being held hostage, my nigga.
It's like
they feel like they don't deserve to even see the championship. When we first put our eyes on this belt, we thought, wow, this is what a wrestling title should look like. It's a beautiful gold and diamond encrusted belt. And John Moxley says, okay, now that I have it, you don't deserve to see it.
It's like a bag,
holding it hostage.
It's like a parent taking your favorite toy.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
right?
It's like, all right. It's like, well, I can't say toy now. It's like if your parent come and take your controllers from your video game, how you gonna play your video game?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I get where they're going, but I was gonna change the definition of the prop that T.O. said. Yeah, it's used as a prop, as that's the main focus. It's like Lightskin said now. Look how many people wants this title.
I mean, just because somebody want to go after the major championship, that's not a prop. A prop is holding a belt and just say, here, I have the belt. I'm a champion. I think they have a different philosophy, a different narrative for when it concerning the AEW championship.
That's why I say I would change the definition of when he said prop to you said hostage. I say negotiate, like a little negotiation shit, like Kevin Owens with Dan Winged belt. Like, listen, you want to be in the spot. You want to be the main event. You want to be the guy. You got to come through Death Riders because you're not going to come straight to me. You got to go through them first to get to the briefcase, to get to the money in the bank if you want it. This is the money in the bank. Ain't no contract here. The title is the money in the bank. You got to come to us to get it. So I get what I guess was Moxie, because you listen to his promos, that's what he's trying to say. This place what it used to be and all this stuff. You're gonna force someone to be now the new savior of AEW, since y'all the boogeyman now.
The problem is that I don't believe that the people that's there, even Darby Allin, I'm not connecting with Darby Allin. It's like Darby Allin is somebody that I will go out to the bar for drinks. Like somebody that I would do cheap thrills with. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, let's go bungee jumping, type of shit. Like, I don't see him like, hey, you're going to be my Superman and you're going to save my company from extinction. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I don't see him like that. Now, this is what, hold on, because I highlight that comment. Where that comment at? Yeah, it's from Humble.
Yeah.
Hold on one second. So she said that right now AEW needs to be investing in Powerhouse Hobbs, Warlow, which is, I don't even think it's even in the company, Jay White, and Switzerland. Let's go to Jay White.
Who's
Jay
Switzerland?
White is the one that they should really be invested in more than anybody on their roster.
She missed Switchblade. Okay.
Oh, Switchblade. Oh.
Look, that's the same person. It's the same person.
No, I think she probably meant Swerve, and it just auto-corrected to Switzerland.
She just said
she's probably
correction.
typing on her phone, so it's auto-correcting what she
she just kindly said correction.
So I'm like, who the fuck is Switzerland? Okay, Switchblade. Okay.
Well, definitely Jay White, because Jay White been on this has been his best promos in a long time, and he's going after the Death Rider. He's going after Willa. He's going after everybody. I'm sorry, but I gave up on Wardlow a long time ago because they fumble him constantly.
Wardlow is boring as fuck, bro.
They fumble Wardlow every time they about to hit the goal. They fumble him. I'm sorry. Is it
all AEW's fault though? When are we gonna start blaming some of these wrestlers like Miro and Wardlow? I think sometimes we gotta put the accountability on. Well, so why? Sometimes maybe we gotta ask Wardlow why it didn't work out.
AEW is figuring out just like how WWE is. There is not enough TV time to push everybody. All right, they have who they want to push in specific areas and during specific times. Timing is everything. And so far, the timing for Wardlow hasn't been all that great. It's not about how the company gets you over in pro wrestling. It's how you get yourself over. And I mean, we had this discussion in the cookout a while ago when we're talking about people like Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre, guys who had to leave in order to prove that they could be main event stars. Now, maybe Wardlow needs to go somewhere else, go on a little excursion, maybe go to Mexico, maybe go to Japan, maybe go to the UK and figure out how to develop as a character or figure out how to develop and be more marketable as a performer. So as far as I'm concerned, I don't think it's the company's fault. Remember, it's also about how you get yourself over.
Yeah, just like how Jack Perry got himself over. He
got himself over. Now, you mentioned Darby Allin. Do you feel like Darby Allin could be a world title contender, or is he more of a special attraction?
He's a Mick Foley.
I think he's a little bit of both.
He's a Mick Foley. He's a Mick Foley. When the day that he wins the championship is going to be on the same hype when Mick won it, but it won't be announced by another company.
Right. I was going to say the same thing when y'all said Jack Perry. When Jack Perry got in all that trouble, he was not Jungle Boy no more. This dude went out, made a character, went out with the House of Torture, New Japan, came back, whole different character, some of his best work. I don't know, was it Ziggy? Y'all said Miro. See, you got some wrestlers that when everybody think especially when they leave WWE, they about to have a whole opportunity somewhere else. And sometimes, and not gonna say most, but sometimes it's not just WWE. Sometimes it's you. You're just not marketable.
Yeah, and everybody got to get this through their thick skulls too. That everybody cannot be stars. That's the thing. If you can get that through your thick skull, then we wouldn't have these conversations.
Right.
I know that Wardlow, he got a star look, but as far as getting over, that is a different conversation.
He got over.
It's like there's really nothing he can really bring to the table.
Yeah, it's one of those things like
he got over the same way Goldberg got over in the 90s. 3-minute matches, and that's it. Everybody was so happy with Wardlow did those damn power bombs, 4 or 5 power bombs, and that was in the match. But then when his ass had to work and had to do matches, some of y'all, or a lot of people, got bored. Got very bored.
Mm-hmm. I think one of the things we got to bring back to with wrestling is, not everybody has to be a world champion. Like,
that's true. Zig.
Whatever happened to if I had a career, if I was a wrestler and I was just like a very good, solid mid-card champion, I was a TNT champ, maybe international champ, and that was it for my career, and I was a solid, 8-time mid-card champ. That's cool. Everybody ain't got to be, just like at work, everybody can't be the manager.
Work for Arn Anderson.
How about this? It worked.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, everybody can't be a world champ.
if we wipe away Chris Jericho's so-called non-championships, he's still one of the best damn workers in the ring. Intercontinental.
Almost definitely.
So it's like you say, a lot of people. Ted DiBiase was never a world champion. So we just gonna disrespect his career and what he did.
There you go. Exactly.
But in
today's
I'm
age,
a broke wrestler. I want to wrestle him.
But in today's age,
You might steal from me.
in today's age, it's like you gotta be the man, the world champion. But
Yes.
like we grew up in a time where people like listen. They was great workers. They made the belt, not the belt didn't make them. Like I said, my favorite belt is the Intercontinental title. A lot of people held that belt, and they was the worker. They was the worker. They were ones that kept the people that brought the tickets excited during the matches, right? And some of them was not even world champions ever. United States champion. I don't know about WWE ones, but WCW and WWE, United States champions. That's the highest they could go. Lex Luger was the highest Lex Luger could go. That was the highest Tully Blanchard could go. But he made the best.
You got a comment though. What about Malachi Black?
Ooh, that's who asked that? That's a good one. Starting five.
That was Timothy.
Yeah.
Timothy asked that.
What about Malachi Black?
Oh, Malachi Black not
so
being a world champion.
We're having.
Well, not being a world champion.
Why is it taking so long for him to be in the title picture?
So should we just be okay with him being a mid-carder, or do y'all feel like he is a world?
I'm not going to accept that because that man was tearing the house down when he was in NXT. I'm thinking that when he got to AEW, that he would have been on a bigger platform. Like they would have said here, this is how you present him. But for the last 3 years, it's like this man has been stuck, and I don't know why.
Is it him? Is it him?
I
don't know.
I would say maybe the mystery of people keep on saying and keep on questioning is he's going back to WWE every freaking year. Every year they was he's going back to WWE. His contract is up. Y'all don't even know his contract. No, I don't know his contract. But,
Buddy Matthews. Buddy Matthews is dope. Yeah,
Buddy's dope. But again,
the whole group is dope.
Yeah. But I want to say Brody King, who just did had a great match in Japan yesterday.
Yeah, all of them.
He dominated the fuck out that match. I don't know how he lost.
Man, they had to get David Finlay a win back because his contract is actually up. But that's another story. But Malachi Black, I don't know. Like you said, he was killing it in NXT, but then the main roster bug hit him. Oh, he came over. He came to AEW with all the hype.
See?
Like when he first came to AEW, first of all, no one knew he was going to be there. That's the beauty about that. Secondly, he had the momentum. I don't know when it died out with Malachi Black, but then every year, he's going back to WWE. He's going back to Papa H. Papa H this, Papa H that. And he had to come out and talk and explain to everybody himself, like, I ain't telling nobody I was going back there. Where y'all get that story from?
So when we say, and this is what the mayor said,
what's up, Mayor?
Highlight that comment. He said that he's a character that doesn't need a belt. So I disagree with that because if that was the case, then why did Bray Wyatt get a belt? I mean, he was just a character, right? Why did Mankind get a belt? Wasn't he just playing a character? Why did Undertaker get the belt? Wasn't he playing a character?
Let's quote something that Mid-South has said many, many times. From the mouth of Rowdy Piper, people who need a world championship don't know how to draw money.
Wow.
Wow.
I wish I had my soundboard. I would have been like,
before anybody sits up and types in the comment, what about Roman Reigns? Again, he was a world champion.
And he can draw money. He can draw people.
He can draw money.
Yeah. So, he even when he had to draw, he got y'all attention because I always say this. I always say this in wrestling. The way you feel in wrestling, you don't get no reaction. You don't get nothing. Not a
come on, like Bobby Fish.
Yeah, exactly like Bobby
Period.
Fish. Exactly like Bobby Fish.
No reaction whatsoever when he went to TNA.
None.
None at all.
And that's TNA. TNA is happy if anybody come over there. They were silent when he came over
they
there.
stuck in the basement. That's why. Yeah.
So
y'all ridiculous. You got anything, T.O.?
Don't shit on TNA.
we're not. It's just
We're
not. We're not.
I
It's
mean,
just
why not? Why not shit on them? I mean, they like
call
to
them
shit
the
on other
basement
people.
though.
Yeah, they stuck in the fucking basement. Yes, they are.
Disrespect.
No,
They really are in the basement after
You
they
know Chris
rehired
says that every time. You know he said that every time we come to TNA. They
Man,
stuck in the basement.
motherfuckers haven't got up to the first floor. What the fuck? They can't even get a goddamn elevator. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh well, hey, there's an elevator right here in the,
Yeah, Miss Hope.
you can rise to the first floor. I mean, you got WWE fucking helping you out. Well, not
NXT.
really, but but still, like it's
WWE's only there to steal. Let's be real with ourselves.
They're using TNA as they freaking developmental.
But then you got people online, and someone put this in the Discord earlier. They said that that the New Japan deal with AEW is stupid, and that New Japan needs to have a partnership with WWE to make them a bigger company. Do y'all agree with that?
WWE is only there to steal.
Well,
I do not agree with that.
First of all, if anybody really want to know, New Japan's already a big company. They've been around. They've been around for over 50, 60 years.
It's 1972.
WWE. Yeah.
1972. Yep.
1972. They're a big company. Don't shell them short because they can get the same amount of money in Japanese money and get the same talent. They get their talent. They develop their talent from ground zero. And they work with many independent companies. Now, the beautiful thing about this is that AEW is willing to work with anybody, company-wise. So that's what made their work. WWE already worked with a Japanese company, which is professional pro wrestling Noah and All Japan.
Yeah,
so they're straight. Now, no, New Japan don't need to work with WWE. If you think about it, they kind of did already. That's how they got Nakamura, AJ Styles, the Good Brothers, and so on and so on. So no, that is not going to help them.
Prince
Devitt. Most of your NXT favorites. Some of them started in Japan.
Yeah, this shit is.
People are just stupid.
No, they don't do it. They don't get the information. They don't.
Whoever
don't do their homework, as one of our co-hosts say.
Whoever typed that really, really, really need to put the paint chips down because they're not healthy for you.
Paint chips, Jesus.
They're not healthy.
All right.
People feel that
seriously, that doesn't make.
It doesn't make sense, and I don't understand why would people say shit like this.
Because this is how the community, this is how the wrestling world is now. They say stuff just to get a reaction, and whether it's real or not. And then, at least I got the reaction I wanted.
I got my.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna
go back in my mayonnaise sandwich. Hey, Ma, bring me down another Diet Pepsi. You're like, come on. You're like,
I mean, you got fans that sit up here and saying that, yeah, I got blocked from Hulk Hogan. Well, I mean,
kudos.
Why the fuck are you talking to him anyway? I mean, what the fuck? I got blocked from JoJo. Why? Oh, because I didn't like that she's announcing for AEW now. I'm like, what? Okay.
They usually just make another account anyway and follow them back.
That is stupid.
I know.
You don't got nothing to do with your time.
That's creepy, bro. That's very creepy.
Hold
on. That kind of reminds me of a Chris. You remember when we had that live where someone just kept on doing going after, I forgot his name. They kept on doing different profiles. It's like that. It's like that. It's very creepy, and you need Jesus. And
They don't need Jesus. They need a bath.
Really do. They need to wash their ass, and half of these wrestlers
Dip it in some water.
Where's my shirt? Where's
Where's
my starting five shirt?
Crazy. You know what? They probably do take a bath, but they only use one washcloth for their whole body.
I'm a disregard that. So let's talk about. Let's get this shit out the way. Tomorrow is the big day for WWE, which is they're going to be debuting on Netflix. So we already know that. Matter of fact, from what I'm looking at, Hulk Hogan is supposed to be there. I'm going to be shitting all over him on the WWE feed. Rock is going to probably be showing up. They said that he's supposed to be starting first. If Rock does not intervene in the tribal combat, I'm going to be very upset. I'm going to be very upset. At this point, I don't give a fuck about him participating in WrestleMania 41. He actually does not have any business participating in any matches whatsoever with them high yellow, white fucking clothes that he got from Saturday Night Fever, 1978. Okay? If he comes out there and look, thank you. This shit, listen. Rock needs to understand. Rock needs to show us what's his intentions. Are you going to fuck up Roman Reigns or not? It's either one or the two.
Why is Hulk Hogan gonna be there?
I don't know. Fuck that bitch ass nigga. Like, I don't even care about him.
It makes no sense, but they're just be like, yeah, we got Hulk Hogan. It's to bring in the casuals. It's WrestleMania 9. It's WrestleMania 9 all over again.
Oh, you mean the MAGA supporters?
It's to bring in the standby boys.
Yeah, pretty much. Netflix, what you gonna do when we raise the prices?
Standby. That's what they are. The standby boys.
Stand back and stand by.
Whoa!
You're talking about they already made MAGA Barbie the women's champion.
See, I was trying not to bring her up.
Well.
You said MAGA Barbie.
Well, the one thing I am kind of confused about this Raw is why the finals of the women's Intercontinental title match is not going to be on it. There's someone explained to me why, because all the matches that they got will overshadow it. But if this is a first time ever thing, don't you think it should be on this card?
Yes,
it should.
Right. I don't get why. Everybody says it's going to overshadow, but it's the first time. So it can try to overshadow, but you cannot take away that thunder if you put it in the right space. Like we just said earlier, timing is everything. So
they're gonna put that match on SmackDown this week.
It'll be on next week's Raw. It'll be on next week's Raw, but won't nobody care about it.
If what you saying is gonna be on SmackDown's nice blue carpet mat they got on their ring now?
Well, time out. I thought they had a black mat with like Fortnite and all their little sponsors on it.
I swear, if I see that,
period. I do not understand. Listen, someone said. Listen, bro. Someone said this on Facebook. They said all the fucking signs on the mat is so distracting. I was like, why the fuck they got Fortnite in the middle?
And it's Fortnite like smack dab in the middle. And mind you, they only had they've only had 3 Fortnite collaborations: John Cena, Bianca, and Becky. They have never had any other Fortnite characters for wrestlers there.
So Fortnite
smack
took
dab
over
in the
Prime.
middle. It's hilarious.
So Fortnite took over Prime sponsorship in Nintendo the Ring.
I mean,
Pretty
listen,
much.
I'd rather have Fortnite than Prime. I'd rather have something that I can enjoy with instead of early in the toilet. I digress.
This WWE, you better not drop. I mean, I ain't gonna say that. You know what? Just do what you do. Hopefully, y'all don't drop the ball.
Do what you do.
Do what you do. Do what you do. Hope you don't drop the ball. But this, y'all did the most old school shit by keep on.
Oh.
Wait.
Totally forgot. Tomorrow is January 6th.
Oh, Lord.
Thank you, Mayor, for bringing that up. You know what? Listen, you motherfuckers. Listen. Don't crash the fuck out. I understand that you do not want Trump in office. I totally get it. But stay your asses at home. Just stay at home. Just stay at home.
Am I trying to play Call of Duty or Fortnite tomorrow?
Oh, I'm playing Fortnite tomorrow. I'm playing Fortnite when I get off work tomorrow.
I see Squid Games is on Call of Duty right now. So.
I'm not.
Dude, it is so fucking fun. Dude, red light, green light is hilarious. I'm telling you that right now.
I'm not.
And Fortnite is not for kids. Fortnite.
Brady, don't be disrespectful.
Really
I got a whole bunch
know
of
how to play
Fortnite
it.
people around me.
And it's crazy because and just kind of yeah. I know we kind of get off course, but it's funny because I was playing this red versus blue mode, right? And this one kid, I kept shooting like red balls at him or whatever. Like the fire, I forgot it was like demon balls or something like that. So what it does, when you fire it out, it tracks you along the screen. Doesn't matter where you go, it tracks you. So I kept doing it to this one kid, and this one kid talking about, why he keep doing that? I'm gonna report him right now. And then I'm saying, hey, you little bitch. I was like, I'm sorry. I was trolling the fuck out that kid. I'm just like, okay.
Let a little boy go to
you
therapy.
can't get me now by bitches. Who said that? I'm just like,
Even in video games, he's the heel.
Fortnite.
I know. I was even being a heel.
Even in video games, he's a heel. He can't help himself, y'all.
I can't. But no, let's go on with do anybody else have anything they want to cover as far as WWE? Because I think everybody.
The only other thing I know we didn't fully talk about was I know on the cookout we talked about how Swerve doesn't get the amount of credit that he probably should get with creating these villains.
Well, that's AEW news. Since you want, but we definitely go there because.
Hold on one second.
You're right. WWE news.
Speaking of trolling, so we got somebody named Stuttering Aaron. He said that AEW is going to fold in 5 years. Didn't you bitches say the same thing like in 2019?
Dude, seriously?
Listen. Why would you want a wrestling company to fold right now?
I'm like, Aaron, I mean, bro, I got time today. You know, in 2025,
it's people like Aaron who defend January 6th.
I'm not dealing with y'all today. I say, listen, the same thing what my brother just said. Why would you want a wrestling company to fold? What is it about AEW that gets you so wet? Gets you so moist? That make you like a fucking baked potato? If you want to fucking, if you feel that bad that another company is in existence, is it that it's the second largest company to WWE? Is it that they put on the best wrestling in the world? Is that what that is? Because that shit is strange. How the fuck can you call yourself a wrestling fan when you say you want a company to go under? Please explain that to me.
And this is the thing. He said he got time, so he said I don't want it to fold. I just think it will. No, sir. Let me break something down. Let me break something down to you. They have thanks to AEW. WWE has to work harder. When WWE don't have, or any wrestling company, period, don't have that right blueprint, and they just do whatever the hell they want and make messed up storylines. And they see a company that come out that's only 5 years old, that is money wise get up there with WWE, even having products that people talk about constantly, and having stadium shows, just like a WWE. I don't understand why they wanted to fold. Why do you think it's going to fold? Why you assume it's going to fold? I never said I wanted it to fold.
Hot tag.
Now this is what he said about 2 minutes ago.
Hot tag.
Go ahead.
Aaron, Ron.
Oh, get him the solo camera.
You've come to the wrong place. If the devil's showing you aces, you should really think about playing your hand. This is the wrong place to do that. Go back to MAGA Town with your other little friends. Don't come over here with this. You're going to get your feelings hurt. Just don't. Have a good night.
His other comments.
Have a good night. Go have a couple PBRs. Enjoy your mayonnaise sandwich. Enjoy having a good night with your sister. Leave us alone.
Wow.
Bro.
My
Hey, it's
God.
2025. It's petty season, baby.
Hey,
Right.
let's talk about some good things happening this
We
week.
are not going to promote incest, even though people look like incestors.
I like that the camera's on when he said that.
I'm glad it wasn't.
Yo.
You motherfuckers are not gonna fuck with my energy. Y'all
Wow.
y'all ain't fucking with my energy today.
Now we're racist, guys. Now we're racist.
Fuck
So
it.
we're racist as fuck because we put you in your fucking place. Okay, cool. So can you block that motherfucker Ziggy, please? Because I don't got time for cum dump.
You know what, Aaron? You just made the list.
Yeah, you did. Thank you for playing, sir.
Hold on.
Thank you for playing.
Hold on. 2025, I'm gonna start my own list, all right?
Oh no, not the competition notebook. No.
Yeah,
we gotta get fancy with ours.
Look. Got my Apple Pencil and everything.
He said I live. So what we were talking about? Swerve.
Yep.
Swerve making characters. Like, let's talk about this Trevor man. Ricochet. Yes.
Oh
This
my
right
God.
This right here.
How you get that picture though?
So let's start this off. Let's start this off with one. Ricochet was doing the most keyboard warrior shit, his Twitter, and then he was kissing the Hurt Syndicate's ass and all this stuff. And then Swerve came out. And again, I told y'all many times, I just found out his name was Trevor. I never knew his name was Trevor. Thanks to Swerve. And I never knew Swerve's name was Stefan until Trevor said it. But anyway, he warned him. He said, and I quote, "You better win Continental Classic or I'm going to embarrass you big." He didn't win. He comes out with a wagon full of toilet paper. Thank you, New York. And pass it out to everybody. And they start throwing toilet paper at Ricochet. Ricochet had a toilet paper scarf on, and he looked very pissed off. And I was like, okay, I think all of us said he's about to crash, but how is he going to crash? Because we never saw Ricochet crash in the evil, villainous way until Wednesday. Did y'all ever see the movie Fall Guy? And I said this again, I'm gonna keep on saying it. He reminded me of Michael Douglas in that restaurant when he didn't get his egg McMuffin sandwich at 10:31, and he went crazy with a machine gun in that restaurant sandwich. That's what Ricochet reminded me of. Just the way he stabbed with the scissors and did that laugh.
That laugh was crazy.
It's diabolical, bro.
Diabolical with the scissors. It was the golden scissors, not your Dollar Tree, Walmart scissors. No,
that was the Hobby Lobby scissors.
That man.
Wait, did you say the Hobby Horse scissors?
The Hobby Lobby.
Excuse me. Sorry. I'm kind of disappointed at one thing though, because I think I said this on the cookout. I thought Swerve would fly all the way to Japan and ruin that title match for Ricochet. He didn't. So I guess we gotta wait till Wednesday. That's unfortunate because I needed to see that petty shit though.
Oh man. But Swerve again he crashed out with somebody and they became a whole different person. We got Hangman and now we got Ricochet. Y'all wanted some creativity. Y'all wanted the character to change. There you go. We never seen Ricochet like this. All y'all know is Ricochet do the flips and look like Nightwing sometimes and look like Red Hood sometimes. Now you got Trevor.
Period.
His name not Ricochet no more. It's Trevor. That's it. Anybody else?
Yeah. I love Trevor. I love light-skinned people.
Thank you, Mayor.
Oh man!
It is funny that you right next to me when I said that.
Wait, Ziggy, you don't have to say on board, but let me help you out, bro.
Yeah, bro.
No. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I don't have nothing else to say. I don't have nothing to say. No.
We kind of like poke fun of it. I got an Instagram group chat with Didrian, Ballbro, Shayna, and a couple Mid-South and a couple other cats, Ash and Thomas. Some reason we made the comparison of Ricochet's crash out to Rick from Degrassi when he gets the stuff poured on him in that game show.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, Lightskin was talking about that in the cookout yesterday.
Yeah. I mean, he had this suit on, you know, he just came with and just went completely ballistic. And then the evil maniacal laugh at the end where he's just like, yeah, I got him. And I'm just like, man, you know, I mean, we've seen this now 2 years in a row when it comes with the Continental Classic. There are stars that are made in this tournament, you know. We seen it last year with Swerve Strickland. We seen it with the winner of it from last year with Eddie Kingston. You're seeing it this year with the people who we brought up: Kyle Fletcher, Daniel Garcia, Will Ospreay, Ricochet, Okada. Like, you know, this tournament has become one of the most anticipated tournaments now for AEW. So when you hear the C2 Continental Classic, you perk up a little bit because you know what to expect when it comes to these tournaments, and eventually what to expect when the tournament is done.
And that's why I totally disagree with JD talking about no one was made, there was no stars made, and all this stuff. Almost the same direction like Swerve last year was Kyle Fletcher. Just like I
Her
think
next move should be the next few days at school. She should go in there and kill the game. Ignore him.
I'll tell you right now, I think Kyle Fletcher is going to win one of those mid-card titles. Hell, he probably win the title from Okada, which I don't think is going to happen, but he's going to win one of those mid-card titles.
Yeah, I see that happening too. Let's go on to, I guess we can talk about, we did talk a little bit about Wrestle Dynasty and Wrestle Kingdom. So I'm just gonna kind of just give you guys a summary of how those two nights were. Absolutely phenomenal, especially Wrestle Dynasty. Wrestle Dynasty really did it for me. There were matches on there, especially the Kenny Omega versus Gabe. That match was just wow. Kenny Omega is a lot more faster, and it's funny because he played the heel in that match.
Yes.
Which I didn't expect. But
he turned into a heel in that match. He turned it because he was going in like, you know, a conquering hero. Like, hey, I am back in the promotion that basically recognized me as this great wrestler as I'm supposed to, as people notice me as. But they were booing the heck out of him and cheering on Gabe Kidd, you know, primarily because Gabe Kidd came out with the trunks that had the lion mark on one side, you know, the New Japan logo. But at the same time, I don't know if you guys seen the after the match press conference that Kenny Omega had. He basically said, I came back a conquering hero and y'all booed me.
It's more like, so with Gabriel Kidd, if y'all watch his interviews before this match,
yes,
the passion he has for New Japan, like he left his home in England to become a young lion in New Japan. He was already a professional wrestler, but just like when Juice left WWE, he went to the Young Lions route. He called New Japan home. That's his home. And if you listen to Chris Charleston, the English commentary, you hear the passion. Chris saying, these guys who was built in New Japan left us to make their company. They took our money and left us without no remorse. So they felt hurt. The fans there, the first time Kenny came back against Will Ospreay, they accepted a little bit because they thought it was gonna be a one-time thing. But this time he comes back. Yeah, he came out of different circumstances to do almost. He had that same disease that Brock Lesnar had, and he thought, okay, I got the grand entrance, I got the pyro, I got the new screen. I am God to these people, and they boo him. And what I respect from Kenny is, I'm not gonna sit there and say, why are you booing me? He switched to heel. He started doing the most heelish shit, and I was like, yes, it makes this match better. Because listen, Gabriel Kidd is one of the most underrated guys they got in New Japan right now, and he just made him a household name for this year coming. Also, what just proved from Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega is like how you, Chris, how you said how Mercedes Moné do with New Japan, she don't do with AEW. Kenny Omega goes extra hard when he do these Japan matches. He goes extra hard, and he knows what the Japan fans want. We're gonna do a table spot. Okay, we gotta make sure this table breaks. If I'm gonna jump over the rail, I gotta make sure I just look at this dive he did. You see a crazy psychotic smile on his face because he haven't felt this in over a year. It's his first match back, and it seemed like he had been wrestling for like the whole year 2024. Probably the best. Like I said earlier, if this match was not on here, I would have said Takesha, but I'm so glad this match is on here because they need to remind people, especially people that not lucky enough to see the old Kenny Omega matches, how good Kenny Omega, why people call him the best bout machine, why people call him a wrestling, not JBL, but wrestling god over there in Japan. So, to me, even though he won the match, he kind of passed the torch. Same way he did with Will Ospreay, same way him and Okada had those trilogies or 4 matches they had over there. And then and also like he said about his post match. He said, you want to let the one person I call family in. Y'all know who he talking about. And I was alone out there while Gabriel had his family with him, cheering him on. I had no one, and I thought the fans would be my support, and they turned their back on me. So I truly felt alone out there. I was like, yeah, put it in there because that was the best match of this weekend, period.
So it's crazy what people would do and how people perform in places that they love. And if you have a lot of love and respect for a place, a company, whatever, you're going to give them every ounce of your heart, your passion. And if it's something regular, right now, I'm going to be good, but I'm not going to be great. That match, that night, we've seen Kenny of old. Kenny, the passion that he has for Japan. That's the Kenny that most U.S. casual wrestling fans don't understand and see. So they would never get what you're saying. They would never get what we're saying, like the praising that we're doing for him. Well, why can't you do that over AEW? Mm-hmm. You know, that's gonna be their number one answer. Well, like, I mean, if you're that good, why didn't you do that? We had all the belts and all the belts over here, and this and that. It's like, for me, it just shows the respect, the passion, the love, the fire that he has for Japan.
Well, he just want to say something to Miss South. Nigga, I hit you up at fucking 4:30, my nigga.
Thank you, my dude.
What did you say to me? You say you had to go and ask your wife, right? Uh-oh. Why did you do a Triple H type of?
Stop it!
You literally had to go and ask Stephanie for permission. I'm just playing with you, bro. Like, for real. But no, if you do want to come up, I mean, shit, because right now we're talking about everything right now. So, we still got some time left. Like, how much time we got? I think we got about like 30 minutes. Half an hour?
Yeah, we got right at 20, 25 minutes.
Yeah, so if you wanna come up, you can. I'll have what's the name just shoot you the link. You can just come up. Because as a matter of fact, you should come up because if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't even seen it, and you were up with us like 2 nights. So shout out to Mid-South for hosting the Discord, so we can watch it. And the crazy thing is too, I just wanted to say this. Someone had put out in our Discord that was their first time actually watching New Japan for the very first time, and they enjoyed it. Enjoyed it,
and that's the beauty of the community.
I was so happy to see that shit. You know, that they were having so much fun with us. You know, they didn't watch. I think they didn't watch Wrestle Kingdom, but they watched Wrestle Dynasty with us. So that's the type of shit that I love to see.
That's what the Discord is about. Actual community trying to watch something they supposedly love, and they could chill out with each other. Especially, some people that's on there. We heard some of their stories, and they reached out to us, mostly Chris, and tell them like, "Hey, it wasn't for your Discord, it wasn't for your cookout. I probably don't know who to talk to about this stuff because for some reason, in 2025 now, I can say." Y'all shy wrestling fans still shy to talk about wrestling and something. Like, listen, man, it's part of pop culture now. Talk about it. Don't be ashamed of it.
Period.
Like,
Yeah.
Like, it's nothing wrong being a fan. It's some weirdos that fan of reality shows. So,
yeah, it's just that's that's some folks that I don't really pay attention to. You know what I'm saying? It's just,
listen,
you just
and you can enjoy us every Sunday. We talk about this every day. We talk about Kenny. We talk about Kenny Omega and Gabriel Kidd. Shout out to Gabriel Kidd again. But another thing we need to talk about this weekend is Mercedes Moné added gold.
Yes, matter of fact, I got her picture up right here. Come on, pull it up. Yes, hold on. Let's see. I did have them. Yes.
Yeah, and for those that don't like for some reason. Mercedes Moné, 4 belts now.
That is wow, bro.
She's been cooking it this past. I say the past 2 months. I think she feels 100% healthy now. Her best match by far is mostly always in the Japanese ring, but she's been killing it. So congratulations.
We need to have that.
Look at that last line that you had up, Chris. If you pull that picture up one more time, please.
Mercedes?
3 major championships in 3 different countries on 3 different continents. That's
insane.
That's crazy.
Let me say this: that belt she got in her hand that says Queen. That's like, I forgot what belt. I think that's a indie belt that's in
Queen
in
of the
UK.
South Side.
I think that's an indie belt in the UK. But yeah,
Queen of the South Side.
Yeah.
Girl, bye.
No, she got that's UK. That's the belt that Mina had. But that girl is doing it. She's doing it big. So whatever accomplishments or recognition she gets, is well deserved. Well deserved. So,
all right, Ziggy, did you want to send him the link or should I?
He said send him a link.
Yeah, he said send him a link.
All right, man, I got you.
Send him a link.
I got you.
So you know what, everybody, we're kind of just trucking along with all the topics. So we're not going to go in any particular order. If we have to go back to WWE and talk about them as well, that's fine. But I want to talk about GOAT status. Now, we always throw that word around a lot when it comes to Charlotte. Is she really the GOAT, or is it Mercedes? Because the reason why I ask this is because I don't think we really talk about this on here. Mercedes literally said, "Fuck you, WWE. I'm going to go and make my name somewhere else, or more so enhance my legacy." She's killing it. But then you got
Be nice.
Okay. But then you have Naomi over here. That's red hot. But she was basically used as a punching bag. She had a good match with Nia. But really, did she really make a really good decision? It's like a two-parter. First Naomi and then the GOAT status. So when we talk about GOAT status, is Mercedes up there? Should she be in the conversation? Especially after her wins last night.
What did we say earlier about people who had to leave WWE to direct their careers? To see if they main event style. They create their main event. We knew how good she was when she was in NXT. We knew how good she was when she was on the main roster. But then everybody say this, she's stuck in the WWE bubble. Let's see how she'd do if she was outside of WWE. Okay, you've seen it now. She's a former.
Has that question been answered in your eyes?
Well, that she's one of the GOATs?
Yes.
Yes. Her resume is speaking for itself.
Does she have to win a world championship in AEW?
But this is a former WWE talent. A former. Let me say that again. A former. I know Angel don't like her, and I totally get it. But let me ask you. Let's just say this. She was in a WWE system, and she literally had to adapt to strong style. What we seen last night and the last year or so, I think we really should like kind of reassess Mercedes, because it seems like for me that not only she adapt, but she got better and better and better.
Remember when she left?
Don't be too surprised if Bailey right behind her. You know, that's the best friend.
But remember when she left, when they was mad and they left the tag team titles to Iconic and she left for a couple months. You remember she was training in Japan. While she was out, she was training in Japan. She was training with Mina Shikara. She was training with Stardom. So she was already ready for the Japan, the work rate in Japan. But I was gonna say that people that don't want to say she's in the GOAT conversation is the people that don't like her for some reason. But if you don't like her for some reason, that's a personal thing. Let's take the personal thing out. Let's talk about the work rate. Oh God, let's talk about the work rate.
He's here. Yeah, he's here.
Let's talk about her work rate. All right, because it's probably some wrestlers that every one of us on here don't like. But for some reason, we can't be like, oh, I can't even shit on that match. That was a good match. I don't like him personally. But take the personal thing out the way. She's been killing it this second half of 2004 and of this past weekend. And hopefully there's more to come. Hopefully. Bar no injury, bar no slump, anything, is more to come. And some more dream matches to work on. Because I still think her and Athena is a match I want to see in a AEW or Ring of Honor ring.
Yeah, I need to see that too. Now, let me ask you guys this. After seeing her work last night her work in New Japan and AEW, do you think AEW is holding her back a little bit?
No.
Because I'm seeing two different styles.
It depends on who she works with.
Yeah.
Is that what that is?
Because I'll tell you right now, go back and watch her versus Sheeta. When she works with Sheeta, it was a whole different strike she was giving. I'm not saying it was a good match. Mid-South.
Mid-South. You finally woke up, old man?
Can y'all hear Mid-South?
You know I gotta fuck with you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there we go.
No, I was gonna say, let's keep in mind when you're talking about styles, let's keep in mind the majority of the AEW roster have only worked and are learning to work the AEW style. So anytime she works with one of those younger wrestlers, they are young, they're new to the craft, basically. So she's working with more experienced ladies in Japan. Mina's been around for a long time. Riho, she ain't even had a match with Riho. Rio started training when she was what, 11?
Nine.
So you're talking about wrestlers in WWE that she practiced, that she worked with at NXT and wrestled for 7, 8, 9 years, to wrestlers in AEW who just started learning to wrestle on TV and have worked with her maybe once.
You bring up an excellent point, because I talked about this on a live with my boy DJ Barbecue, because we were talking about, the matches that Mercedes has been in with a lot of these people. And by the way, Sports Illustrated has her ranked in 3 different matches on that top 10 list of 2024. Her match with Chris Statlander, her match with who else was it? Hazuki, I believe, was number 1. And then there was another one that she into her match with Willow Nightingale. Matches with 24, 25 years of age, but she's been wrestling for the last 11 years. She's been 11, 12. She's been wrestling since she was 12. Okay. Azumi, who she had the triple threat in when she was the IWGP champ. She's been wrestling since she was 9, 10, 11. And she's a 12, 13-year vet at 21 years of age. So as far as I'm concerned, it's like what you said, Enforcer, it's who you're working with. So
you also remind me of a conversation. I think, I don't know who I talked to, but about the Wrestle Kingdom. I think it was you and Chris. Only thing I did not like was the starter chicks only had like 10 minutes, 9 minutes or 10 minutes, but they still had a great match. Like,
I got one more point when you finish.
Okay. They had like a 9-minute match, but they put so much in that match, right? Mm-hmm. But then you come the next night with is Mina and Monet, and they was going full blast too. And we know how good Mina is, right? Well, and we know how good Mercedes getting better, back to her old form, I should say. I think people need to understand, like, when you, especially her holding 3 belts in 3 different continents, 3 different countries, there are different styles in these countries and continents. You go to Mexico, you're doing lucha libre, right? You go to the UK, you're doing catcher style, little strong British style, whatever. Go to Japan, you're doing strong style. You go get hit. You gonna feel it.
That sound like a series you did on our YouTube channel, huh, Tom? That's why y'all gotta make sure y'all subscribe to our YouTube channel, man. We got a whole series on this.
So, your dance, depending on who your dance partner is, that's how you get your great. Like I say Mercedes' first match to me, I like the Willow match, but her first match with Stephanie.
Vaquer.
Forbidden Door, which I give Mercedes this credit. You got her into WWE. But anyway, you see the style she had to do in that match. That was not no regular Mercedes Monet match. That was, hey, I got to bring it in this style. So it depends on the dance partner. Go ahead, Miss.
So I got 2 points now, because I'm gonna lean on something you just said, because a lot of people don't know this. What you just said about Mexico is insanely huge, because yes, they have to wrestle the lucha libre style, but here's what people never understand when it comes to lucha libre. That doesn't mean they have to work faster. They actually have to work slower, because they have to give those wrestlers who, let's be honest, it's a performing arts for the most part when it comes to lucha libre.
Yeah,
you have to slow down and give them time to put together their moves. That's just the fact. It ain't, so it looks like it's fast, but it's actually slower. You're working slower because you have to, basically, you got to put somebody over. You got to allow them to get themselves over. That's how every wrestling match in Mexico, both, just to me, from my seeing, watching of Mexico Lucha Libre wrestling, is everybody in the match is trying to put the other person over, no matter heel, face, anything. Referees, they all trying to put each other over. That's Mexican wrestling to me.
Especially the
4
referees.
weeks down, giving them time to put on the show. And then the other thing that I was going to say is, so back to the whole Mercedes thing, and Angel don't like this, but I just, y'all were having the GOAT conversation. She's the GOAT to me. I've said this 100 times. Everybody's best match is with Mercedes Moné. That's just a fact.
That's why when I say one of the GOATs, because I always go put Toyota as one of my GOATs. I'm gonna put Oscar or Kano as one of my GOATs. Then I go if I go in American style.
Oh, Oscar.
I definitely gonna put Charlotte in there, not because how many titles she won, but she did have some great matches. I'm not gonna just shit on because everybody hate her.
Most of them with Mercedes.
She did. No, I ain't gonna. No, that's not no lie. She did have some great matches.
That's true.
That's a fact. She also had a great match not that long ago with Rhea Ripley. Now the question is this though: who in the WWE now could be talked to in the GOAT status?
The Oscar, huh?
Well, I'd say Kano or
Oscar's not on top.
Yeah, but
so what exactly has Oscar did that put her in the GOAT status? I mean, I love her, but I'm just curious.
Well, if you add her Japanese wrestling resume, that's what put her on top. She actually, when Toyota and Kong and then we'll start slowing down, it was Oscar trying to hold it up. Keno, insane clown, trying to hold it.
Here's the thing: there are a lot of people that don't even know about the resume in Japan, because a lot of the WWE people only want to talk about what she's done in WWE, and the fact that Oscar's not on top right now is really what's not putting her in the GOAT status.
But that's why I'm starting to love that they actually finally announcing that these people had a fucking damn career outside of WWE bubble. Like they when they start naming Shinsuke was an IWGP heavyweight champion, he was the greatest IWG intercom. I'm happy when I hear that, because you're trying to educate these people like, hey, before we had them, this is why we brought them here, So,
and I just want to just say about that comment about, and not to cut you off, just want to just make that comment about the Bellas. The one that Bradley.
He said the Bellas the GOAT.
He's trolling.
Right. Yeah, and I'm just going to say this, that talent is not sexually transmitted. Just because you made a habit of sucking dick and swallowing your pride does not make you a legend. They just made you a superhead GOAT. But I digress. Continue.
Sir, I don't know how I can follow that.
You can't.
Look, Chris. He said that might be his GOAT. He said he's not trolling.
Right. And once again, talent is not sexually transmitted. But once again,
this is the argument that we got in every sport right now. Especially when we go to that damn debate of who's the greatest and who's the GOAT. If that's your GOAT, fine. I'm not going to try to change that to your GOAT. But the Bella Twins,
that's his GOAT.
And the Bella Twins is not on my list.
There's nobody's list.
Hell no.
Well,
I'm sorry.
Well, hold on now. They on John Cena's list.
Moist. That's it.
They on John Cena's list.
All for the all wrong reasons. And John's lucky that she was the one that he was the one that got beat up. But no, let me stop.
Stop.
Miss out catching strays.
Oh,
what?
Miss Angel says Miss out probably thinks Jade the GOAT.
No,
Meechin's ring name used to be Jade, so I'll go with that one.
There's a comment in here from Joe Franklin, said Oscar's battle with Murder Grandpa is GOAT status alone. Again,
wait, what?
Hang on. I'm getting to it. Again, WWE fans know nothing about Minoru Suzuki.
That's Murder Grandpa.
Yeah. They know nothing about Minoru Suzuki. So yes, that match with Minoru Suzuki does put her in GOAT status, but GOAT status on the Japanese resume.
Yeah.
Again, they look at Asuka as if who she is right now, and that is a WWE superstar.
And the thing about, and that's why with me,
damn, why you gotta say it like that though?
Because that's how they sound whenever they want to be up. Like she's a WWE superstar.
No.
Like it's the freaking.
You gotta. The thing is with Asuka in the you gotta if you're a wrestling fan that watch everything, you gotta count her other resume. If you just watch 30E and you like what she done, and cool. But that quote, if y'all go type it in, you see what we talking about. This is not 50-year-old Minoru Suzuki. This is late 30s, early 40s Suzuki that still had strong strikes, and he didn't not give a fuck if he was a female or not. He beat you in the ring with me, I'm going to kick your ass. He beat her ass. He smacked the hell out of her. And to come to find out, it was her idea. You're a brave woman. But the original question was, is Mercedes Moné is in the conversation? Yes, she's in the conversation.
Oh, okay.
She's in the conversation just because of what she's doing right now. If
she don't have to win the AEW World Championship?
Not really.
Just curious.
Okay. I mean, it's just gonna add on to her resume. She already did more than most of the people on the roster already.
Facts. That's true.
So
that's true.
What if she has a seriously great climb to the AEW Women's title, defeats all the odds to win the title? Will that elevate her above whomever else is in our minds above her?
Oh yeah, it's a wrap at that point. It wouldn't even be a discussion at that point. I mean, who else has done that? Like you said, Miss Out. Won a world title in the entertainment wrestling, go to AEW and do it, go to New Japan, all these different promotions. I don't know who's done that.
If we compare, I'm damn it, not saying that, but the way it's going, the way y'all saying it, she gonna have to do a Kenny Omega.
See, that's what it's
looking like it. Yeah, the way y'all saying she gotta do a Kenny Omega. That picture,
that TNA Bobby Lashley.
That picture you had.
I'll bring it up for the hearing impaired. Hold on 1 second.
It reminds me of when Kenny did that same pose with all the belts. It reminds me of Bobby Lashley when he did those. It reminds me of Kurt Angle.
Yeah, Kurt
Angle. So
Kurt Angle.
The Dudley Boys, and so on. So Sting, we can go on and on, but
Jeff Jarrett. I'm just playing.
Don't do that.
I think she's been enough.
You know, Steph is gonna come on here because you said that.
I think she's been enough praise that it will elevate her.
I think so too.
I mean, without you, so you really think that WWE fans is actually going to praise her?
No,
you really think?
Oh, they're going to give her flowers eventually.
What's eventually? Like what 20 centuries or some type of shit?
No, if she come back,
I can't speak coming
back.
If she come back,
I'm like, okay, I'm like, you can't give somebody their props and you don't watch other people's television.
Say that, you know that's bullshit. They can say they don't watch it, but you know everybody's fucking name.
I know
they hate watch it.
You can hate. See this is the thing that irks me. You hate watching, but you hate
watching.
You know what? You're adding to their views. You're helping them stay alive when you hate watch.
Let me ask you this. So we all know how we feel about Chris Jericho right now, but do we actually hate Chris Jericho? Does WWE?
I hate that bitch.
No, I don't hate Chris Jericho. This is one of my favorites.
I just don't like some of the storylines he be trying to make up.
The learning tree is, oh my god, it's slowly. I just don't like the bad apple.
I know.
I don't like what they do to Brian. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
It's just
You told him Mid South. You tried to tell him Mid South.
I don't like when they do
You
this
tried to
Brian
tell him.
Keith.
They don't think I'd be listening in the cookout. I'd be in them chats.
Jesus. I'm not submissive. Dead ass. Like, I don't just like say, okay, I'm gonna submit to this. Like, I like this shit right here. It's like, you're gonna have to give me inch by.
Whoa,
Brother.
Hey,
Never.
Theo, what you got something to say to your brother to get you in here, bro?
Whoa,
Don't look at me like that.
I'm mind my
Don't
business.
do that. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me as like some type of a neighborhood slut. Don't do that.
All I know is Mid South was trying to tell you about the learning tree.
Why are you looking over here? I'm talking to you, T.O. Don't do that.
Not on duty. Not on duty.
And look, we got 7 minutes left in the show. Anything y'all want to do in the final wrap up in the final take?
I want to talk about potential like storylines, potential like rivalries. I said this in the cookout. I think about maybe a couple of days ago that Swerve and Ricochet is going to be the highlight of 2025. And the crazy thing is, it don't even need to be over a title. It's personal between these two. And it didn't even take a month for this to cook. This has been cooking since Ricochet was in WWE. Yeah. Like, he made it known. He said, you bring your ass over here to AEW and I'm fucking you up. But it seems like it's now the other way around.
Don't do that shit again.
Who's doing that? 'Cause that's perfect. I knew he was actually doing that. Who was
That was T.O.
No, it wasn't.
No one.
Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
That's perfect.
No, you had the wrong person. That was me. Yeah.
It sound like Mickey Mouse.
It is. It is. It's diabolical, ain't it? Imagine Mickey Mouse actually having golden scissors. Like, ha 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 ha! I got you, niggas.
What the fuck?
Yo.
Gosh, Mickey,
God.
fuck.
I'm about to hit the ground, niggas.
Oh Lord.
He's getting delirious, light skin. What's wrong with him, bro?
Hey, you know what? Just let
You just let him do his thing.
Just let him do his thing. It's entertaining. The only thing I'm gonna say is I'm gonna echo a point that Shayna made on TikTok.
Oh, okay.
That we have had a great weekend. Mainly, it started on Friday. With the Stardom show, the Wrestle Dream, or not Wrestle Dream, their New Year's show that basically set up Tekla and Athena, who will eventually have their match here coming up. I believe they said it was January 13th. But either way, you had Stardom. Marigold crowned 4 new champions. They crowned their twin star champions with Bozilla and Tank. Mai Sakurai became the United National Champion. Victoria Yuzuki became the Superfly Champion. And Utami Hayashishita defeated Saray in a really great match for the Marty Gold World Championship. So you had that. You had Wrestle Kingdom. You had Wrestle Dynasty. I'm probably going to take a nap and wake up at 3 a.m. to check out New Year's Jazz just to see where the direction of New Japan goes. And yeah, I'm probably going to take a nap so I'm awake for Raw on Netflix just to see how disappointed I get. But either way, I'm still enjoying pro wrestling.
Those are a lot of naps.
Yeah, I've had to. I've had to. I took a nap in between the Packers-Bears game, but I digress with that.
Oh, the Lions won. The Lions won.
Yeah, I know. I expected it.
31-9.
Let me just echo a point here. Do not limit yourself. to just one
Mm-hmm.
promotion. There is plenty of pro wrestling for everybody, and I've said it many, many times. It's better to have pro wrestling choices than pro wrestling obedience, because when one company just monopolizes the entire industry, they get lazy. They give you things that you don't want to see. It's better to have pro wrestling choices rather than pro wrestling obedience, because when you have pro wrestling choices, it makes it that much better for everyone. You can like your little WWEs, you can like your little promotions here and there and whatnot, but when you have a promotion that gives you what you are looking for specifically, then and only then will you be able to sit your happy ass down and enjoy professional wrestling.
Jesus.
Hey, you need to make a shirt. I'm telling you, you need to make a shirt with that. I'm telling you.
Sit your happy ass down and enjoy some wrestling.
We're gonna help you make a shirt. We're gonna help.
Appreciate
you.
that.
You need your animated face on there and sit your happy ass down. You really do need that.
And watch some wrestling.
In fact, I'm gonna take one of your pictures from your Instagram and
do
I got you.
Please do that.
I got you.
Put it up on the Heels4Lyfe shop too.
I got you.
You
got
the man,
it.
bro. What you got, T.O.? You playing Squid Games with that controller? What you doing?
No, I'm setting up for it. But no, I just really think that everybody needs to take a breather. And I feel like the tribalism has kind of slowed down a little bit, but it's going to pick back up here after the 20th. Or the 16th. Was it 16th or 20th?
20th.
The 20th. I think things are going to ramp back up again.
When Trump gets inaugurated?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think things are going to go get a little crazy and get a little hairy out there, people. So just, enjoy life. Enjoy life. Love each other. Take care of each other. Because, you never know when your time will be called. Peace, love, and hair grease, y'all.
Miss out.
So I got one quick point about the difference between wrestling in New Japan, or becoming a wrestler in New Japan and becoming a wrestler in the United States. Mariah May will be my example. I want to say in the last year in AEW, she's probably had about 20 matches, maybe 25 matches. In 10 months, she had 99 matches in Stardom. Mm-hmm. That's the difference when it comes to experience.
Yeah.
Most of the wrestlers that Mercedes has wrestled haven't wrestled 99 matches in their entire career in AEW. I know for a fact Willow hasn't. There's only a few ladies that have over 100 total matches in AEW.
That's facts.
So that's the difference.
Yeah, I'm thinking like now, just like Willow, Statlander.
Mm-hmm.
Even those ladies
Athena,
had a hell of a year. Yeah.
Tony Storm, of course. The list is thin.
Super thin.
Damn, that's a good point. Miss out dropping gems per usual.
Per usual.
What you got, Tone?
First of all, let's welcome to 2025. All right, let's leave all the bullshit in the past, because I think wrestling is going to pick up and blow up this year bigger than it ever did because of streaming services, and going to get more eyes in different products. So let's enjoy it as wrestling fans. But this is why I need people to just chill out.
Oh.
I need y'all to chill out with someone saying they love something, and you want to take in your power and think that your opinion is going to change their freaking mind. It's not. Okay? If someone say they love AEW, and let's stay in the AEW lane. Don't even bring in no other company. Let's stay in the AEW lane. Let's stay in the WWE lane. But if we talk about wrestling as a general, are we trying to help people to see another company? I didn't know about no Hill Has Eyes show. I didn't know what the hell that was. It's on YouTube. I was like, oh, let me look at this. And it was fun. It was actually a fun show. nothing wrong with educating people if you don't know something. Stop being like, oh, you don't know this? Oh, where have you been? Nigga, I got a life. All right? I'll get there when I get there. Calm down. Shit. Be careful out there. Go to wrestling shows. Interact with people. Again, my brothers over here keep on telling me about this TikTok thing. So get information, still hang out with people, still communicate and enjoy wrestling. As my brother over here said, sit your happy ass down. Let's fucking go. This is our time. This is the wrestling fans' time. So that's all I gotta say. We're on the road to 300 anyway, but I'm gonna keep on saying that till we hit 300. We're on the road to 300. Come with us.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Peace.
I'm gonna just say something right quick and then pass it on to Chris. He can close us out.
Get that camera view. I want to that stink flag. Man, what are you doing?
Yo, that's a lot of forehead right there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Look at that. Deep thought, bro. It's hard out here being a Saints fan. But now, I just wanted to say I appreciate everybody that did shoot out texts and different things like that. Y'all know I'm out here in Louisiana. Y'all know what went down early in the week, early in the new year. And that was just wild. And one thing I want to let everybody know, with these people out here, these terrorists, these people that's coming over here and doing these things, they want y'all to be scared, but what they say is be vigilant. Don't be scared. Because I know if I need some damn eggs and milk to refill my fridge, I'm going to the damn grocery store. I'm not going to be scared to go outside. I'm going to have my head on a swivel. You know what I'm saying? Definitely shout out to my boy Tone, myself, as veterans on the panel. We don't condone that type of behavior. I know the guy was a veteran and different things like that. I don't know, what was going on with that, but that's neither here nor there. But definitely appreciate everybody that's reached out, and your boy's good. I'm actually not in New Orleans. I'm in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, near LSU. But I am nearby New Orleans, though. That's where my family is. So I definitely appreciate everybody. It does hit home. Never thought that a terrorist attack would be, but you never think of those things. It just happens. But definitely appreciate y'all. Last thing I'll say before I hand it on over to Chris is we're big on really ramping up building this community thing. Discord has been popping, like y'all said. Shout out to Mid-South for being kind enough to share his stream with us and everything. And we're going to be doing a little bit more of that. Not even wrestling related. Like me and Chris will jump in Discord every now and then, and we'll just be playing Tekken or some shit like that. Like, we'll start doing more things like that. So definitely be looking out for the link. I'm definitely going to be working on that tomorrow. And it's going to be a public Discord that everybody can join. And we'll have different sections on there. We'll talk about traveling, working out, like movies, pop culture type stuff. Then, of course, we'll have our pocket for wrestling and everything. But we just want to kind of have like an actual hub that we can all just kind of hang out. Where if TikTok would go away or were to go away, we still have a way to connect with each other, if that makes sense. So definitely be looking out for that Discord link, and definitely appreciate y'all, man. All right, Chris.
Oh, thank you,
Pass the Dilworth.
Fuck you. And speaking of, shut up. And speaking of Tekken, we're gonna have to go one round tonight. You know that, right?
Oh yeah. That Tekken, bro. It's gonna.
Yeah, hit me up right after this podcast. But this right here, someone's wild for this.
Oh boy,
it's
tax
season, baby.
Next
it's tax season, baby. You know what's about to happen?
It's tax
season, baby. We
and
know
then
what's about to happen.
Yo, Chris, show me again. Show that again. Why does it look like Stephen?
People doing their own taxes, bro. You know that shit wrong.
Why do I look like Stephen?
Oh my goodness.
No, you only about to do the real Garland like that.
Hold on, don't do that. Okay. Yeah. But anyway,
shout out to real Garland. That's my guy.
But seriously, you guys, like I said, y'all been fucking with us for almost some 10, some 5, some 25 minutes. What we're doing is we're building the community in ways we have never imagined. Like, we didn't think that we was going to get this big, especially, you know what I'm saying, in the Discord. Like, it's hard work.
Popping.
It was popping last night. Like, everybody named Mama was in our Discord last night. So, but yes, we want you guys to stay vigilant, stay safe out there. This year, we're going to need each other, like, mentally, spiritually, all the 9 yards, whatever. I'm preparing myself after the 20th. Preparing myself. Hell, after the 19th. I don't know what's going to happen with TikTok, but once again, me and Ziggy, we're preparing to move on from TikTok, and any like sites that we go on, we're going to let you guys know. So we'll definitely have you covered. So for like the next 2 weeks, when you see like things from me or from Ziggy, like, let you know, like, okay, what we're doing, the next steps, like, what we're going to bring the cookout, what we're going to bring Wrestling Debates and catering. I'm telling you, I'm not really happy about this move. I'm just not. From the latest news that I got, it looks like TikTok is shutting down because the government is pushing back on TikTok and saying, listen, after the 19th, y'all done. So, but it is what it is. We're not gonna allow that to stop our grind, because we have been grinding for 15 years collectively. So, I mean, hey, it is what it is. But tonight, everybody, I have fun. Even for the first episode of 2025, I've had fun with you guys. And even Mr. Mid-South coming in late and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Are we like the Death Riders of the podcast industry? We're shaping it.
No, I'm fucking with him.
I don't know.
Mayor, I know that you was screaming out. See, when you be throwing shade, I know that you like kind of was a little bit perturbed a little bit that you didn't come on.
Wow.
I'll bring you on next Sunday. How about that?
Oh, the mayor? Yeah, we got to bring the mayor back on, bro. Yeah, of course.
Mayor was like, like I said,
that's the homie.
I know that's the homie. I get it. But no, everybody, enjoy your work week. We're going to be hosting the cookout tomorrow, probably in the morning and the afternoon. So look out for that. And also be looking out for the Discord. Once we have the public Discord available for you guys, we'll start sending out the links to everybody. Yep. But everybody have a wonderful night. We'll see you guys tomorrow and next Sunday for episode 279. Peace. Yes.
Damn, almost 300 episodes.
I know, right?
And also almost 700 subscribers on YouTube. So we getting there, man. Slowly but surely.
Bye, and remember to protect your nuts. Bye.
What?
Protect your nuts. You always got to protect your nuts at all times. It's
Bitch.